Hello everybody, it is payday today. It is Saturday, May 25th in the afternoon. These are the guys that are working on their three-wheel trike. They're getting ready to take a 4-hour trip back to their hometown, most of them. A couple of them are staying here. Most of them are heading back home for Sunday. They'll be back on Monday. Rained hard earlier, but they went ahead and finished pouring the patio. So me and Maria came over here. Maria does the payday for them today, and we bring them food, and then I think 3 of them are taking off to head home where their families are and take some extra food over to the grandparents. But this is if you remember the last videos, this is the rough part where you plop on this and that, and they started finishing skimming off the header and the outside beams, structures, pillars. So all I wanted to do is give you an update on the patio section, because we're going to sit in here and do some karaoke tonight. It isn't quite finished yet. We're trying to get it all done for the 29th. There's a birthday party. Now we got the windows in, and as you can see, we got them the mirrored set windows, so during the daytime you cannot see in. They finished skimming off the last one, bringing the wall up. And I love these kind of mirrors. And these windows are custom made. They're very easily slid and locked and easy. Much better than the windows I'm used to using. I use a lot of Pella windows and stuff like that for my projects in America. These are much better. But as you can see, they put a reduced ramp coming out of the patio. This is not going to be enclosed. That big opening staying like that. We're going to be putting tables and chairs in there. And off to the edge, there will be a barbecue section. And of course, I told you before, the kitchen is back through that door back there, through the main house, which won't exist. Part of it's going to be torn down. And then the big kitchenette way back in there. That's later down the road. Now they did a rough spread on this, because this used to be out of that area where that white seat is and that wall is. That was straight across, a 9-inch to 10-inch drop off down. And after they put all the sewer systems in and all that, oh, here's Maria getting payday set up.
Yes.
How we doing, Maria? Got everything ready for the guys? Yeah. And this is our simple utility box here. Got your breakers in there. This is a pretty simple wiring setup here. It's not real exotic. Perfect for our purposes. Then they embed it in the wall, and that'll all be floated over nice. One thing nice about here, there's no inspector coming by. But if you got some good guys working on the job that you trust, you know they're good. There's the rough thing back in there that'll be done later on. And there's some final skim coating on that. Rough header, and then it moves over into a second coated pillar and up to left side unfinished, right side that is skim coated up there with the final polish. This is not the final polish. And the actual patio floor Maria got some splash on her. What you got, Maria? Ah, little pesos in the hand. Nice ring, honey. There's some unfinished. Just with the second coat. But they're at a standstill right now. We're making them quit early. It's about 3:30. That's when we usually show up for food and all that. And then they'll be coming over this concrete where he decided we're going to put in, when they put on the final glazed finish over this patio, we're going to do the pebble rock. Not a pebble rock, basically the small pebbles, about a 1/4 inch. I've done a lot of those in my early days of construction in the United States. Did a lot in California on porches, and it's really nice to do. Makes for great patios. It's non-slip and it's really pretty. So I showed her some yesterday and she likes it, so she's going to have them do that. But there's another mirrored window and another mirrored window over here. That's to a room, a bedroom, one of her daughter's bedroom. See, and she'll be able to look out that window from her raised bed. She's having a platform raised bed with storage underneath. And she'll be able to look straight out to where we're mounting the TV on the far wall with an articulated mount. So you can stretch it out and then tilt it back and forth for karaoke, and she'll be able to run that out of her room. There's how the tent looks from the inside out of the window of the master bedroom. And the sliding factor of these windows, we haven't ordered the screens yet. We're waiting for everything to get done. Every time I bring screens on a job too early, they get poked. One reason or another, so I keep things out of people's way. Entrance to the CR. But we wanted to get the patio set so her daughter's friends could come over and do some karaoke tonight. So they poured it about 2 hours ago, but it's walkable. There's only half of it that's new, and the back half was done yesterday in the hallway. Well, so it's still rough. Waiting to do their final pour over the top. When they do their work here, if you've done slabs before, you get a screeder. You get your fresh stuff there and you pour it, you spread it, you board it across, level it, and then you go ahead with a screeder, which is a real wide metal blade with a long pole on it, and you wetten and smooth and glaze the top of your cement. They don't have that here. There's no screeders, there's no nothing, everything's done by hand. No cement mixers, they mix everything by hand. And the painter will be coming over and prepping the ceilings for paint. But they did a real nice job bringing up that outer portion. There's their little food table, but right where that corner wall is, it shot straight across. There's the mirrored window, so her daughter has privacy during the day. I'm calling that her little studio because she's going to be able to look right up on that far wall there, and the TV's going to be up there about 5 feet up. So when people are, and then it'll articulate, stretch out, and turn. So everybody seating in that whole area will be able to see the TV for karaoke. But she's going to be able to see it from her bed. That's how we're trying to set it up, so she can actually get in there, practice her singing, do whatever she wants on the smart TV. And she's a smart cookie anyway. She's going to learn how to do all kinds of stuff with that. This is her view. I'm in the middle of the bedroom, but she'll be able to see that out there. So can you actually use the wireless mics from there? Sing if she wants to. Practicing, which she's very good at. And she can do her work on there or whatever she wants to do. So these windows are awesome that way. That's why we got them mirrored on the outside on all the exterior windows. And I think those windows are anywhere from 7,000 to 7,500 peso each. I put it in the last video. $7,000 peso is $120.27. That's at a 58 rate exchange right now. The exchange is getting better by the day, actually. But the bigger windows, those right there, that one, those are about $125 each. Mirrored. Pretty nice price. Then we got out some chairs today. Went over to the hardware store and picked up some chairs for this evening. Because next weekend, like I said, there's a party, graduation party, combination birthday party, end of the month party, or kind of our monthly anniversary for our wedding party, all combined into one. So we're going to get this area. We don't care about the rooms so much right now. We want to get the karaoke area ready, so we told them to kind of move their work over doing that. There will be a recessed angled wall going from those high beams down to over the top of the doors. An angled tapered wall ceiling. Not there, over by the room. And like I said, over where those chairs are stacked and over where that table is, that used to be a 10-inch drop-off. They did a great job bringing that up all in one day and then surfacing it, pouring it. And they leave everything rough, so when they put their skim coat on, their final coat with the pebbles in it, it will attach nicely. And I'll keep you up on that and let you know what that comes out like. But right now, I just wanted to update you on getting this part ready for our karaoke. We haven't hooked anything up. Maria's getting ready to bring some things out. And I'll do a follow-up video on that, because we're going to practice before some people come over tonight. We don't stay here. We stay in an apartment in Dumaguete. And she stays here sometimes at night to help with the kids and make sure they're okay and there's food for everybody. And then she goes back over to the apartment where we have a swimming pool. You've seen that on many videos. It's about a 15-minute ride from here. So she's living half and half here. I'm still living at the apartment full time. And we suspect somewhere around 4th of July after the air conditionings are in and the paint's in and all that stuff, and the CRs are hooked up, then maybe move over here for a while. But that's what I wanted to let you know. So please subscribe if you can. It'll sure help. And I'm going to get out of here. Love your dog. Enjoy your Memorial Weekend, because that's what you're doing in the U.S. right now this weekend. And there's festivals going on here this weekend. Don't know what they are, but they're all over the place. Always something going on here. So we're going to go out and get going. We'll talk to you later.